So we are here, still at the Fish Festival, and we're at a booth, and there's a young lady with a shirt marked Fins and Things. All right, Miss Fins and Things, please introduce yourself and your business to our audience.
Good day, I'm Shanita. My business is called Fins and Things Pets and Gift Shop. We do fish, of course. We do turtles, we do aquariums, aquarium decorations, water changes, everything.
All right, that's a lot, you know.
Yes.
But I'm going to have to take you back to Genesis. Are you going to have to take me back to Genesis? How did you get started in this business?
Well, I always had a love for fish, but the business started during COVID. You know, COVID gave everybody time, and with time, you needed something to occupy yourself. So I would go out and clean my ponds and do videos and post them, and then everybody would want to buy where they can get to buy and so forth. So that's where the business came from.
Mm-hmm. Now, I just met you officially this afternoon. But there's a gentleman sitting down there who I've known for quite a while. And when he said that you are his daughter, I thought you were going to say that this is the Genesis. So please tell me something about the gentleman there because I know him as a fisher.
Well, he is a retired fisherman, but he's currently the best fish pot maker on the island, and he's been working with fisheries and the Department of Marine, I think, to do the fish pot making courses that everybody seems to be interested in.
Okay. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, her Genesis and the real Genesis are two different things. This started over there with the gentleman, and then there's the lady over there, and they came together, and then they have this. That is the real Genesis. In the beginning.
We had the fisherman, and now I'm the fisher girl.
All right. You hear that? Fisherman, and then the fisherman produce a fisher girl. Thank you very much for speaking to us today. And if there's any other information you would like to share with myself or the audience, please feel free to do so.
Well, at Fins and Things, we have aquariums available. If you already have an aquarium and you need decoration, then I'm your person. If you need fish, I'm also your person, and I also do maintenance. So maintenance include cleaning of the aquarium. If you have a fish that might be sick, I think I'm somewhat of the fish doctor. I have water treatments. I can tell you what's wrong with your fish if it's not too far gone, and I can maybe bring it back to life.
Hmm. Y'all hear that? I started with this Genesis talk, and the Genesis talk leads us to another level. If your fish is sick, she is the fish doctor. And there's no other channel, no other station that would give you this type of information. Nevis or St. Kitts and Nevis have a local fish doctor. And man, she just loves to smile. She just loves to smile. It was wonderful having you here on the show. And please continue to do what you're doing. And National Bank, I spoke to them a while ago, and they said that they're willing to help small businesses, but you need to have your books in order enough. But then there's some assistance that can come from somewhere to help you to bring yourself up to their standards so that you can access some additional funding to push your business forward.
All right, thank you.
Okay, and there you have it. We're on to the next person, and we're still here at the Fish Festival. We're still here at the Fish Festival, and we have this young gentleman next to us, and I think he said it's his first time at this activity. So tell us about your impressions.
Well, I literally just got here, so far it looks like it's a great experience. I just wish there was a greater turn up from the general public. But there's a wide variety of, I don't want to say fish stuff to eat, but there's a wide variety of seafood here to eat. And I would encourage everybody to come out next year or whenever they have a fish festival again to come and be a part.
Okay, wonderful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us and staying with us here at Sea Hunters. We have the new director of marine resources here with us, right here at the Fish Festival. Mr. Thompson, introduce yourself to the people for us, please.
Pleasant good afternoon to everyone. My name is Randall Thompson and I'm the Director of Marine Resources.
All right. I'm not too sure if it's your first time at this particular activity. If that is so, tell us about your first impression.
Well, it is definitely my first time at this activity. And my first impression is that it was well put together, right? I am very happy to see how people are engaging with what we are doing. I'm also it pleases my heart that this is such a prime opportunity for the Department of Marine Resources to really go out and promote the fishery sector, what we do, promote those vendors who are part of selling food, fish food, etc. So I'm more than happy, and it also pleases me that today we would have gotten the chance to promote the diamondback squid pizza, right? And that is in effort of us promoting the underutilized species, the diamondback squid. And this is we're looking forward to it to grow into a delicacy amongst our population, that our fishers start targeting this diamondback squid, as well as a market is developed amongst this nation, or in this nation.
All right, wonderful. Now that you talk about diamondback squid, I've had squid many, many, many times, but I don't think I've had local diamondback squid. So that's something that I am looking forward to. Yeah. Man, the thing done water in my mouth. I really like squid. But is there something like a training or something that would be coming up to teach the fishers how to go and catch this particular species?
Yes, definitely. First of all, one of the first things that we did is a training in terms of the gear, the type of gear that is needed to catch a diamondback squid. We would have done that last year. And what we have continued to do is that we, as a department, we went out with fishers where we would have used the gear and would have went fishing. We went fishing and we caught the diamondback squid, right? So the next step now is to have one done in Nevis where fishers are, get involved in the gear, utilizing the gear, and also going out on a practical exercise to catch a diamondback squid. So that is something that we are hoping to do probably during Fisheries Week in November.
All right, so that's something exciting that's going to be happening later on this year. Now, I've heard whispers of a marine expo. Can you confirm that this particular activity will be happening, and just give us some more information in terms of possible dates and what to expect?
Yes, so the Marine Expo will be happening, and the proposed date at this moment is August 1st and 2nd, all right, of this year. So the Marine Expo is a very important activity for our department because we have the obligation of promoting our blue economy, and we're using this Marine Expo to introduce to our country different activities that is being done in our marine space, so that our population are aware or is aware of what they can get themselves engaged in, whether it's boat building, whether it's energy, some sort of energy that is done in the sea, geothermal energy, whether we're looking at the diving sector being developed, continue on fishing and so on. So these are stuff that we want to portray. We are hoping also to get international companies to be a part of this, regional companies. We're hoping to have what you call Rainforest Seafoods that is located in Jamaica and St. Vincent. And what they do there is that they work along with fishers to get fish, process the fish, and also export it to certain markets around the world. So these are prospects for fishers, right, to look forward to. We are really hoping that we could develop our yachting industry, our yachting sector. That is something that we feel that is very important, right? So these are what we're trying to showcase or exhibit at this Marine Expo.
Well, I know over here there's been some challenges between fisheries and agriculture. We all know that agriculture gets the large portion of the budget within the respective ministry. This sounds like you're throwing down the gauntlet and telling agriculture, fisheries, marine resources, blue economy is here.
That's a very interesting way to put it, but I would rather tell you that what is happening here is that the Department of Marine Resources is growing up. We are further developing. And because we are further developing, it is time for us to spread out so that we could be very impactful in the different areas that we are responsible for. What we are very happy about is that the government, the federal government, I can say, has been assisting, is seeing marine resources as being very important. So even though over the years we know that agriculture would take, the majority share or get more attention, I can attest that they have been also focusing on the Department of Marine Resources and the advancement of the fisheries sector. Because I would have seen over the past year that monies would have been allocated to the fisheries sector, and I'm very happy for that. So I'm just looking forward to see things go forward, right? Looking for more, that the authorities continue to, support us as a department going forward.
All right. Now, he put it in a nice politically correct version, but I'm gonna give it to you raw. Marine resource, there. Marine resource is here, and they're letting everyone know that we're looking after the interests of our people and our food security. Now, on that note, do you have any other things that you would like to share with our audience before we leave?
Yes. First of all, I want to thank National Bank for sponsoring this event. It is a timely event, and we can see how much the public is engaging in this activity. So we are more than happy as a department that we're able to promote our fisheries sector. And moving forward, just to add, we are also hoping that we could start developing the CMAS sector again, so that we can get fishers involved in alternative livelihoods in different parts in Nevis and also in St. Kitts. So that's also something to look forward to. And we just recently signed on to a FAO project where we're looking at a pilot, a mariculture project with shrimp. And this we're hoping to start this month to July, between that time. And we're hoping that entrepreneurs, fishers can engage in this pilot project so that they can, get into the aquaculture business. Okay? So as the Director of Marine Resources, I think that we're in a good spot, a good position that we can continue to inform the general public, because we're definitely looking for their support as we move forward to manage the marine sector and to also introduce more sustainable practices in our industry.
All right. Now that was quite a bit of information, and I would like to give you a little bit of history between Mr. Thompson and myself. We've known each other for several years, and he was to be one of the earlier interviews some years ago. But however, things just did not align themselves, So I'm happy that he came all the way over to Nevis to enjoy this particular activity and, of course, to be here to inform you, our viewers, as to what's going on and what will happen in the near future. And on that note, I'll catch you next time on Sea Hunters.